Do you ever have that moment where you just wonder who lost this? What's the backstory behind them losing a shoe? How are they walking around a theme park with just one shoe?
What? No!
Well, my friends, we are finally back at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Still rocking the mask. But it is Christmas time now. We are here. The garland is up. Now, for Hollow Streams, I was always looking for a map, and up here is where you scan for the map. Now, I have never been here for Christmas, so I'm excited to see what they have to offer. The Iron Gwazi is still not open, but they do have a little photo spot right there. Now, last time I was here, they didn't have any of the arcade games open, but it looks like they have finally reopened them. The Christmas Town Village, I think, is where all the food normally is, but it looks like they don't open until 4 p.m. And later today, we're going to be going to Christmas on Ice. And you can reserve seating for $19. Oh my gosh, you can get abominable snowman bubble wands. Okay, this is honestly kind of terrifying. It's like a giant Stay Puft Marshmallow Man Santa Claus. I think Santa got his finger slammed in a car door or something. Oh, look at him. The way the ropes are to him, it reminds me of like Gulliver's Travel.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, and like Jack Black did the remake. Yeah. That's kind of what it reminds me of, them like trying to hold him down. So the Mold-O-Matic machines they have are the exact same mold from the Holiday Tribute store at Universal. The same Santa and the same little snowman. Now, the one good thing about Busch Gardens, it's almost like a little animal kingdom. Allison's gonna love this. You better put that phone down because you're about to meet a kangaroo.
I love kangaroos.
We're about to go into Kangaroo-Loom, interactive kangaroo experience. Time to hop in.
Aww, what in the world?
Look at all the little kangaroos just chilling. They're all functioning like kind of like a bunch of koalas. They're just chilling out, enjoying life. Kangaroos are just such odd animals. The way their arms are so like skinny and bone-like, and then they have these massive tails and their giant legs. They're just very odd. It said that kangaroos can reach up to top speeds of 40 miles per hour. That would be terrifying, seeing that thing come at you. So watch your fingers. The emus might think they are food. And they have all the flamingos out here. Is it me, or did these flamingos look a little more vibrant than the ones at Animal Kingdom? So they have all the viewing markers set up, and then they also have hand sanitizer right there. They have all these bright, vibrant tinsel trees. The child has invaded all the claw machines now. I think this used to be a giant ball pit, but it's all just empty. Maybe a sand pit for kids to play in. I have a little photo op next to these cute little snowmen. They kind of remind me of like a snowman when you enter into Blizzard Beach. Allison's a little sad because Shikra is down for maintenance right now. It's an adjustment seeing everything in the daytime because like last time we were here it was like Lycan Landing, so all the werewolves were out scaring people. Yeah, I see a guy crawling out of a bush right now. Where dog? I don't know what type of dog that is. Time to go into the orangutan outpost. Look how big the size of an orangutan hand is. Oh my god. Time to go to the Tiger Trail. Okay, this is the closest I've ever been to a tiger. I think this is how they feed the tiger. They probably have like meat on a pole that goes through here into there. Now, a lot of you guys are gonna ask me, what's the mask situation like here? When we were here for Hollow Screams, they were like on it. Somebody had their mask pulled down, they were stopping it. It's just straight up free-for-all right now. I literally watched an employee come up to somebody who had their mask completely down, talk to them about something else, didn't say anything about the mask and just walk away. Now at 3 o'clock, they have like a cheetah sprint training.
The test will begin on the word start. On your mark, get ready, start. 1, 2,
So she did a really good job. One of the things that we were looking for, and she was able to catch that lure for, was the body position. So body low to the ground, head down, ears back, tail out parallel to the ground. It's really important. That's what allows all of those adaptations to work well. 0 to 60
Oh my
in
gosh.
about 3 seconds. They do not have much endurance, so they can only run for about 30 seconds to a minute. But Alexis here is going to give Nave some extra reinforcers for a job well done. And while we hang out here with Nave, do you guys have any questions about Nave or anything that you saw today? We like to talk about cheetahs, so if you have a question, feel free to ask. She's a female, and she's a little over 11 years old. Yeah, so she's not super old, not super young. Yeah. So you can see we do share the same space with our cheetahs. We definitely want to make sure you guys go home caring just a little bit more about cheetahs, but with the right information as well. So while they may look cute and cuddly here on the exhibit, they are wild animals. And actually one of the problems cheetahs face is the pet trade. So unfortunately, they are often taken as cubs right out of Africa to go into the pet trade. Most of those cubs don't even live to be past 2 years of age. So we spend all day, every day with our cheetahs.
The keepers are just hanging out with the cheetah right now. Seeing that cheetah, that's kind of like worth the price of admission. I've seen, they did like a cheetah training when I was at the San Diego Zoo a couple years ago, but that was amazing. So good. Look at this little hidden gem off here in the corner. Look at that pharaoh. Alright, the line is pretty long today. Cobra's Curse is 75 minutes. Alright, Montu, every time I've been here, it's normally a walk-on, but it's 45 minutes. The line is back to here. We've now stumbled upon this walking trail. We can see all the giraffes right now. Again, we've just turned the corner and there's a lion right in front of us. I like this. It says, practice safe social distancing, 1 African lion away. Guys, they have hyenas. Like, this is me, and there's the hyenas right there. The holiday season has started. It's 3:45. Food starts at 4, but the Christmas lights have now been turned on. I cannot wait for it to get dark.
But you guys are gonna have to wait for part 2, which will drop on Monday. Now, I had a blast. The animal exhibits are breathtaking because you're just so up close and personal with the animals. When you ride something like Kilimanjaro Safaris at Animal Kingdom, you're just so far away and you're just kind of squinting and kind of thinking, oh, that's what the animal looks like. But at Busch Gardens, they're really up close and personal. It's an experience I've never experienced at a zoo or any other theme park. Now, guys, there is something I want to talk about, and that is the mask situation at Busch Gardens. Now, I know people have very strong opinions on masks. We're not going to talk about that stuff. We're just going to talk about Busch Gardens is advertising that they are enforcing the mask, and people are paying for that safety, and they're planning their trips around that safety, and I did not see any of that safety. I've been watching some of the other like vloggers and they're not bringing any of this up, which I'm kind of confused on. It's kind of important to talk about this stuff, guys. As you know, I'm very honest and upfront with how I feel about certain situations. It was a lawless, maskless land. Now, theme parks in the area, Disney and Universal Studios are becoming more strict literally day by day with the mask enforcement. And Busch Gardens, guys, it's just a free-for-all. I was dumbfounded. I felt like Genie where his jaw dropped. Like I was very confused with what was going on. There were team members literally going up and talking to guests about other things while their masks were down, not saying a word, and then just walking away. I do understand kind of the other side because I'm hearing it a lot about what's going on with my friends and all the theme park employees right now. They're all just having to be a bunch of babysitters for everybody to enforce the masks, and things are getting actually pretty violent against the employees. People are getting punched in the face, death threats, being spat on, cursed at. It's not a fun time to be a theme park employee right now. I I understand why theme park employees are just kind of done with this whole situation. Also, theme parks need to enforce this stuff because that is what they're advertising. Things are kind of changing day by day with the safety precautions. I think Disney and Universal have just gone down to like cleaning and sanitizing each ride twice per day, I think in the morning and afternoon. They used to do it like every hour, every like 2 hours. That's the only complaint I have about Busch Gardens. The employees are amazing. They are so nice and friendly. I love the animals. I love the rides. I love the atmosphere. Now again, I know people have very different views on this. I'm just telling you what people are expecting when they hear that this stuff is being enforced versus what is actually happening. Now, the Christmas event you'll see in part 2, I had a blast. That will be dropping on Monday. I'm really excited to show you guys that. If you enjoy me being honest about certain situations, hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because I will send you a personal notification every single time I post a video. Guys, please be safe. If you are visiting a theme park, please be kind and courteous to all of the hardworking theme park employees out there or anybody in the hospitality field or just any worker. Just please be kind because there's a lot of terrible things going on in the world. I feel like a little bit of kindness can go a long way in somebody's day and life. Please be nice. I love you all, and I will see you all on Monday.
I have a little Cheeto dusted meerkat right there.